guys, David Bellman here, and today I would like to talk about communication issues that pop up in the workplace due to generational differences. So everybody has multi-generations in their workplace and they can always cause little issues. So one of the things I wanted to go over first was the 4 different generations that you'll see in a workplace. You have the traditionalists, you have the baby boomers, you have the Gen Xers, and then of course the millennials. And we were all brought up in different ways and in different environments, and that impacts the way that we communicate. So the traditionalists are the oldest generation. They believe in discipline. They believe in hard work. They believe in loyalty. Pay your dues. Their word is their bond, and their idea of using technology was using the rotary phone. So their big philosophy is let's talk it out, or I'm going to send out an office memo to you so you all know what I'm talking about, right? They're the type of people that they've got a job and they're going to stay in it for the next 40 years of their life, and they're going to retire at that company with the company watch. So it's a very honorable generation. And then that is the generation of my father. Then we have the baby boomers. The baby boomers are a little bit different group because, of course, they were born right after the war, right? And so they grew up in a time of massive prosperity where they were building houses like crazy, and you had Sears catalogs and everything was being sold to them, and you had to have this appliance, you had to have that, and you had to have the car. So they are really the me generation. They believe in equal rights. They believe in personal gratification, and of course their philosophy is buy it now and worry about it later. They are hard workers, and they coined the phrase go the extra mile. So they have a lot of influence in our workforce today. Their idea, of course, of technology was using a microwave or maybe a VCR. So their philosophy for communicating is call me anytime. They're not going to send out the memos. They want to just hash it out over the phone. And I believe that that's the last generation that really knows how to sell. They have the interpersonal sales skills that many of the other generations lack because they grew up with door-to-door salespeople and they grew up with all that really great marketing. So a lot of that's been lost over the years. Then we have the Gen Xers. That's the generation that I'm in. Gen Xers are known as the doers, right? They're the ones that let's just take the bull by horns and get it done. And that's partly because when they grew up, their parents were both working. So it's the first generation where both parents were working. A lot of times the kids had to fend for themselves. They're more of an entrepreneurial mindset. They tend to be more independent and informal, self-starters. They had the get-it-done philosophy and typically adapt well because they've seen a lot of changes in the world, not only with 9/11, but with the internet and things like that. Their idea of technology at the time was PDAs, which no one uses anymore, but their preferred method of communication is email. So their philosophy is, you know what, call me at work and only during work hours, but I'm going to probably email you back because I don't like to talk on the phone. So their preferred communication is, of course, email. And then the last generation is the millennials. And they grew up a little bit more sheltered than the other generations because of all the things that have happened in the world. They are the first generation of kids with a schedule. They need a lot of personal attention, but they're very social, but more through technology than anything else. They love to please others. And of course, they have grown up wanting feedback. They want instant feedback. And that is all because of their environment. They've been trained with social media. I post this on Facebook, I post this on Instagram. How many likes am I going to get? And they evaluate everything by how much feedback they get. Obviously, they're a very consumer-driven group, and they also love technology, and they're very savvy with it. They're big on recognition. And of course, their preferred method of communication is anything through social channels that they can get their hands on. So, you know what you think are the biggest generational communication issues that you've seen and maybe what's caused them. So thanks for watching and have a great day.